常春藤解析英语杂志听力测验
Part A. Please listen to the conversation or short talk and choose the most suitable picture for what you hear.
For question 1, please look at the 4 pictures.
Question 1.
What do you do to celebrate Easter?
My mother prepared a basket full of candy for me.
Do you have any candy canes? They're my favorite.
No, but I have lollipops and jelly beans. Would you like some?
Thanks, but I'm good. I'm not a fan of those candies.
Question. What's the girl's favorite candy?
For question 2, please look at the 4 pictures.
Question 2. Annie is an expert at almost all her high school sports. She loves playing volleyball, she's the captain of the baseball team, and she is one of the stars on the track and field team. But Annie is getting tired of playing sports. The other day she told her friend Sophie that she feels tired all the time and needs to talk. They went to a KTV to sing some songs and talk about things. It's there that Annie told Sophie she was going to quit sports for a semester.
Question. What did Annie do with Sophie? For question 3, please look at the 4 pictures.
Question 3. What do you use to take notes in class?
When I first came to university, I used a fountain pen that I got as a present.
That's fancy, but I don't think I've ever seen you use it.
It broke, so I just use a pencil now. It's much easier.
Speaking of which, can I borrow your sharpener?
Question. What does the woman use to take notes with now?
For question 4, please look at the 4 pictures. Question 4. Do you use Ivy Flicks?
I don't. I prefer Ivy Plus.
Why is that?
I rarely watch movies, so I don't need a monthly membership. I pay per movie I watch.
I see. Do you ever download a movie and watch it over and over?
My computer doesn't have much space, so I never do that. Plus, $5.99 per movie is too expensive.
I guess that's true. I personally prefer Ivy Flicks because I love watching movies.
If you watch a lot of movies, Ivy Flicks would be a great choice.
Question. Which service does the woman use? Part B. Please listen to the question and choose the 2 best answers according to what you see in the picture. Question 5.
Which 2 of the following are true about the man in the picture? A. He is surrounded by flowers. B. He is not wearing a coat. C. He is sitting on grass. D. He is barefoot.
Part C. After you hear each question or statement, read the 4 possible answers and decide which one is the best response. Question 6.
This cake is delicious. Where did you find the recipe for it?
Question 7. Jenny accidentally let her cat out because she forgot to close the door. Question 8. Can you please keep a close watch on my computer and keep everyone away from it? Question 9.
I love your house. It is beyond recognition after all the renovations.
Question 10.
What happened to you? You look exhausted today.
Part D. After you hear each conversation and question, read the 4 possible answers and decide which one is the best answer. Question 11. Are you available to go to an event with me this Saturday night?
Yes, I am. What event is it?
It is a ceremony to recognize my father for all the volunteer work he has done.
I feel so glad that you asked me to go with you.
Question. What is happening on Saturday night? Question 12. What did you think of the presentation?
I found the speaker's words too harsh. He should try to be more inspiring.
I'm fine with that. The world is tough, so we need to be prepared.
I guess I just prefer to hear something with a positive message.
Question. What is the woman's opinion on the speaker? Question 13.
Did you get the test results from the experiment?
Yeah, they turned out negative.
I guess we have no choice but to run the experiment again. We need to keep trying until we get positive results.
All right, I will set everything up again.
Question. What is true about the experiment?
For questions 14 and 15, you'll listen to a conversation.
When do you think is the best time to visit New York City?
It's definitely before Christmas. The city really comes to life during that time.
Isn't it too cold during the winter? I think it would be better to go during the spring or summer.
I don't find the weather too cold. You just need to bring a big coat and some warm gloves.
Question 14. What does the woman say about New York City? Question 15.
What is the man's opinion about winters in New York City?
Part E. Please read the questions and choose the best answer for each question after you hear the short passage.
1. Please read the questions. Please listen to the following passage.
Increased demand coupled with a decrease in the amount of maple syrup produced is causing a supply shortage in this popular sweet liquid. Maple syrup production is highly dependent on the weather. Maple trees can only be tapped when the weather is below freezing at night and slightly above freezing during the day. So, unusually warm weather during the previous spring season limited the number of days that maple syrup could be collected. This problem has only worsened thanks to the increased maple syrup demand because more people have been cooking at home during the pandemic. Luckily, the Quebec Maple Syrup Producers maintains a large reserve of maple syrup for this very possibility. This group is the world's largest maple syrup supplier, producing around 75% of all maple syrup. They announced plans to release 22 million kilograms of their reserve to meet the shortage. 2. Please read the questions. Please listen to the following passage.
Jellyfish are fascinating animals. Their bodies are made up of 95% water and only 5% solid matter. They have existed for over 500 million years, making them older than dinosaurs. They don't have a brain, a heart, or lungs. You might be wondering how they survive without these vital organs. They absorb oxygen through their skin, so they don't need lungs. And they don't have blood, so there is no need for a heart. A nerve net replaces their brain, responding to the changes in the environment. Jellyfish never sting themselves, and their tentacles never get tangled because they are very slippery. Most jellyfish have no vision, but they can detect light, which helps them navigate. Although they are small and funny-looking, their stings can be very dangerous. So it's best to get out of the way the next time you see a jellyfish.
This is the end of the listening comprehension test.